being a veterinarian was a dream my entire life. Being a practice owner was a dream since I was in veterinary school. And I hadn't found my home yet in a hospital, and I'd been looking around, and I ended up talking to Kelly one night just over drinks and getting real conversation, and she said, "You need to do this, you can do this." And I said, "Okay, I think you're right, I can."
Animal Medical Center was started back in 1991, and at that time I was the veterinarian that started the practice, and was sole practitioner for many years, just myself.
I started off, it was Dr. Dickey and myself, and the two of us are very alike in a lot of ways, so it was almost like there was still just one owner.
About 2 years ago I bought in with the practice, with our other partner, and the three of us built this one together. This space here is servicing people that live in this part of town, and so it may be those who are moving into the area because there's a lot of apartments nearby, and so they may be a younger demographic who are in that part of their career where they're moving to climb the corporate ladder, and so they're looking for somewhere close. They like our aesthetic, they like our vibe here. The one that's closer into town is in a more an older part of town, and so the clientele might be a little bit older and they like that homey feel. So we serve two areas of the city pretty well, I think.
Honest, Fugett and I are not very good with aesthetic things, and so during the building process we said, Dr. O'Neill, we would prefer you just to take care of all of that.
So many people comment as they come in like, "Oh, your practice is beautiful," and I'd like to give Dr. O'Neill her kudos every single time that somebody says that like I would love to take the credit for that, but the beauty of this place is not on me.
When I chose the white brick on the outside, they were very worried about that. When I chose the green grass for the wall up front, they were very worried about that. And I think that they're all happy now on the way things turned out. Certainly the cabinets that we chose for the actual workspace, that's why we went with the better quality, the mid-mark cabinets, because we knew they're just going to get beat up.
It brings people into the clinic in a certain mindset of like, they've put a lot into this place, so I'm going to get quality care here. And I think that helps. It almost gives them more confidence in us even before we've earned that confidence. And that makes our job, that much easier for us too. Well, then with Dr. O'Neill, she has a different approach to some things and very similar approach to other things. And it's great because we've all got our lanes.
It's kind of our best case scenario. We each have our own thing that we like to do. We each have our own thing that we're better at. And so, as far as sharing the caseload and sharing responsibility, it's been great for all of us because it doesn't fall on any one of our shoulders and need too heavy a burden for one of us to bear.
I have two wonderful partners that I can always go to. I mean, Dr. Dickey and I just got back from going on a CE event, and we didn't have to worry about the clinic while we were gone because we had our other partner here handling things as it needed to, and vice versa. If Dr. O'Neill needs to go somewhere, she knows that we're here.
I think in our business relationship, as long as you respect each other's perspective and point of view, and there's oftentimes, I don't want to say it's perfect, we all have different, among the three of us, we all three sometimes have different perspectives and point of view, but the main thing is to come together and put your egos aside and look out for what's best for the practice.
I kind of expected the first week or two that we would sit here and twiddle our thumbs and maybe we'd take 1 or 2 phone calls a day, and we were jam-packed, and we have been since day one. I think we're just going to keep growing. I mean, we now have 2 practices, and I don't think we want to stop there.